Welcome back to Mind Watching. Nakhchivan news program is on air with the latest burning developments of the week. One more closed irrigation system was put into operation. Along with this, a contract was signed with the Pure Energy Development Sterile Company of Sweden in order to establish the third solar power plant. On the eve of Holy Kurban Festival, a group of families in need of social care were presented residential houses, flats and vehicles. Firstly, official news block to your minds. Let's watch.
On August 8, a new closed irrigation network was launched in Yurtçu village of Kengerli region. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, attended the very event. And the head of State Committee for Melioration and Water Management of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Esker Eskerov, informed that the closed irrigation network was established on the area of 117 hectares. Water is pumped from Darpacha left bank canal to the pool in the village of Yurtçu via Gıvrak 1 pumping station. 1,040-meter main line and also 9,700-meter distribution pipeline have been laid to supply water to the site. There are 2 drawers, 100 irrigation hydrants and also reinforced concrete pools with access to 3 sites. The chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, appreciated the opening of the closed irrigation network covering 108 hectares of land in Yurtçu village of Kengerli region and also 9 hectares of municipal land in the village of Gıvrak. The Supreme Majlis chairman noted that the closed irrigation network was established by the staff of the State Committee for Land Reclamation and Water Management and thanked those who contributed to this work. The resident of the village, Ilham Abbasov, expressed his gratitude to the Supreme Majlis chairman and noted that all the done works were for the welfare of the residents. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis presented gifts to those who contributed to the construction of the closed irrigation network and launched the irrigation network. Later, the Supreme Majlis chairman gave instructions to provide landowners with high-quality seeds and to create protective green strips in the area. On August 9, an agreement was signed at the Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic to build a solar power plant. Non-agricultural area was chosen for the solar power plant with a total capacity of 3 megawatts in Gabali village of Kengerli region. The station will be built by the Swiss company Pure Energy Development SARL and will use the most modern solar panels produced by the company. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, noted that the demand for electricity by years will be built at the expense of state energy service of 3 megawatt solar power plant and evaluated the very event as an indicator of the development of the Autonomous Republic. The State Energy Service of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and the Swiss Pure Energy Development SARL company signed a contract on the construction of new 3 megawatt solar power station in Gabali village of Kengerli region. On August 9, on the eve of Holy Kurban Festival, 2 persons who lost their health for the protection of the territorial integrity of Azerbaijan, 2 persons who lost their health in the course of military service, and also 1 other person who lost his health while eliminating the results of the disaster at Chernobyl nuclear power plant were presented new residential houses and flats. At the same time, an Azerbaijan war veteran and a person who lost his health during military service and 1 other person who lost his health at Chernobyl accident were given Nazlifan's 320 vehicle. In his speech, the Minister of Labor and Social Protection of Population of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Nijat Babayev, expressed his gratitude for the attention and care shown to the people with disabilities. Then the Supreme Majlis chairman of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Mr. Vasif Talibov, congratulated those who were provided with residential houses, flats and vehicles and also thanked them for their fulfilling their duties in front of their homeland. Then the chairman of Supreme Majlis presented the orders for the residential houses as well as the keys to the automobiles. The residential houses were built in the villages of Makhto of Shehr region, Yayca of Julfa region and also Badamli village of Shahpoz region. One of the houses locates in the new residential building in Gavrakh settlement of Kengerli region and the other in the city of Nakhchivan. The mentioned houses and apartments have been completely renovated and modern communal living conditions have been created.
We continue with social-economic news. Nakhchivan customs officers met their Iranian counterparts and held a series of discussions. The results of entrance examinations were announced, and the pupils with highest scores were awarded with golden and silver medals respectively. The work on simplifying customs control on Baku-Nakhchivan-Baku road has already begun. Let's watch.
A joint meeting between the Customs Service of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and the Islamic Republic of Iran was held at Shahtakhta Customs Office. The meeting was also attended by representatives of Iran's road organization. The meeting discussed maximum utilization of the transit potential of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, simplification and also procedures for the passage of vehicles from Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic to the main territory of the Republic of Azerbaijan and vice versa, transportation of live animals as well as other important issues. The meeting was significant and effective in terms of reaching mutual agreements to discuss and find solutions to the issues on the agenda. Thereupon guests watched modern infrastructure, material and technical basis of Shahtakhta Customs checkpoint, and also they were interested in the principle of modern X-ray control facilities. Pupils completing 2018-19 academic year with successful results were awarded with golden and silver medals. Nakhchivan State Technical College hosted an event on this occasion. The Minister of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, Rahman Mehmedov, congratulated the awardees, and the distinguished school leavers were presented with medals and attestations.
A meeting was held on the 17th anniversary of Nakhchivan branch of Azerbaijan National Academy of Sciences. Speakers mentioned development of the department and attained achievements were highlighted.
State Customs Committee of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic installed a modern X-ray control unit at the bus station and ensured the activity of customs officials. Hereafter, customs control of buses from Nakhchivan to Baku will be carried out at the bus station. Passenger bus traveling from Nakhchivan to Baku was checked for the first time at the bus station in Nakhchivan under the simplified customs control. Passenger hand luggage was provided with appropriate tags, and the bus was packed into cargo compartment and the vehicle was sent off under customs security. Thus, the buses are provided with a quick access to the customs posts.
Cadets accepted to Azerbaijan Military High School named after Heydar Aliyev were met. They were wished for more successes in their future activities, and thereupon the very cadets were sent to the city of Baku. An event on the insurance organization and also the forthcoming tasks was held. In the course of the event, it was mentioned that during 7 months of the current year, 1,631 insurance contracts were signed and the relevant tasks were given as well. Next refreshment course for the staff of Nakhchivan Television on Speech Culture started. The mentioned refreshment course is conducted by the People's Artist of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Professor of Azerbaijan Culture and Art Institute Mehmet Safa. Young soldiers housed at Nakhchivan Garrison, Nakhchivan Detached Operation Brigade of the Internal Troops and also Nakhchivan Detached Border Division White banner was brought to the square and soldiers asked to be loyal to their homeland. The Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic held monitorings in the regions of Ordubat, Shahpuz and Sederek. Samples were taken and analyzed by the experts, and also they watched greenery. Khan Palace hosted the 124th anniversary of the great commander Jamshid Nakhchivansky. Great commander's life was touched upon and thereupon the exposition of the museum was viewed. A number of intellectual games was held on August 12th, the International Youth Day. The intellectual game entitled Get to Know Your Homeland was held among the young members of managements, enterprises and organizations of the city of Nakhchivan as well as Nakhchivan Comprehensive Secondary School No. 8. In addition, Khamsa intellectual game was held among teams of managements, enterprises and organizations of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic at Ordubat Region Culture Palace. Summer School organized with the participation of sportsmen of the Sport Federations of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic in Agbalak Recreation Center was over. The mentioned event was attended by 60 young people. Along with the students of Nakhchivan State Music College were guests at Agbalak Recreation Center. Measures for the fruitful organization of the summer holiday of young people are on the way. This time, circle members of out-school educational institutions under the Ministry of Education of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic visit Botanical Garden in Nakhchivan. A number of sporting events were held on the occasion of August 12th, the International Youth Day, and the Autonomous Republic Football Championship started. Our chess players have successfully returned from Turkey, and the young ones' acquaintance with museums continued. So now culture and sport news, let's have a glance. Concert programs with the participation of culture and art representatives from Baku have already become a tradition. Next such kind of concert program organized at Clock Square Charisik Recreation Center was attended by the well-known people's singer of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Aygün Kazımova. A seminar themed the role of Ertuğrul Cavid's Some Museum in propagating and protecting Ertuğrul Cavid's heritage was held at Hüseyin Cavid's Home Museum. It was noted that there are more than 200 objects related to Ertuğrul Cavid in the museum. Afterwards, the exposition of the museum was watched. Excursion of the staff of private enterprises operating in the Autonomous Republic is underway. This time, the staff of private organizations visit museums in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic. Excursion of the young ones and the children with limited physical abilities was organized to the museums. The young ones attended the events held at Hyder Aliyev Museum, Fighting Glory Museum, Nakhchivan State History Museum and also Clock Square Charisik Recreation Center. The Autonomous Republic was presented at the Chubuk Municipality 5th International Chess Championship held in the city of Ankara by 32 chess players. Arturan Ismailov occupied the first place, scoring 8.5 points in 9 games among the 14 age group. Besides, among girls, our player Nazlı Hümbatov occupied the third place. In addition to them, our chess master Talib Babayev became the winner of his age. region challenges on football started. The challenge to be participated by 71 teams will be held in 17 stadiums in the Autonomous Republic. Nakhchivan City Open Boxing Championship was held among boys and girls. About 60 athletes in 28 kg weight category from the city of Nakhchivan, also Babek, Julfa and Kengerli regions challenged in the championship held under the motto "Let's say no to harmful habits, let's always be healthy." And the athletes occupying places in the relevant weight categories were presented with diplomas by the organizers.
Nakhchivan City Open Kickboxing Championship was held among teens and young ones. In general, 100 athletes challenged in 21 weight categories. The distinguished ones were awarded with relevant medals and diplomas. Open City Championship on freestyle swimming was held among boys and girls on the occasion of August 12th International Youth Day. 30 athletes in 3 age groups competed at 25 meters distance. The winner athletes were awarded by the organizers.
At an international conference on youth affairs held in Lisbon, Portugal in 1998, it was decided that August 12 to be celebrated as World Youth Day every year. Starting from that date, the International Youth Day is celebrated in our country as well. The state youth policy, whose base was led by our national leader Heydar Aliyev, is also successfully continued in the Autonomous Republic, and raising a healthy generation of thinking is always in the spotlight as an important task of the state and society. Furthermore, in the next news block, let's have a look.
Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic is successfully pursuing youth policy, and also education of young people in the national spirit is in the focus. The most important steps in this direction are the active participation of young people in the social, political, economic and cultural life of the Autonomous Republic, and also increasing the state care for young talents, promotion and evaluation of services in science, education, economics, culture, governance and other areas. Establishment of the Golden Book of Young Talents of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic and also the Youth Fund, along with this decree on the protection of specialities under higher and secondary special educational institutions, is a state program for youth development in all areas. Improvement of housing conditions for young families in the Autonomous Republic is also in the spotlight. In recent years, the construction of new housing for young families is a continuation of the works in this area. Provision of apartments with preferential mortgage loans gives young families access to housing. The result of the purposeful work is obvious. The youth of the Autonomous Republic now represent the 21st century youth in the true sense. There is an army of young people who are active in social work, capable of demonstrating patriotism as a united force and able to demonstrate their talents and abilities using the created conditions. One of the most important issues is the socialization of young people as well as the proper use of internet resources. The activity of young people in social networks has increased in recent years. Last year, Nakhchivan's being the youth capital was also the result of the activity of the young people. Today in the Autonomous Republic, young people are brought up in the spirit of respect for our national values, and they are the initiators of new ideas and the leading force in the governance of the country, making great achievements in sports, science, culture, art and other areas. Above all, young people of the Autonomous Republic always consider the traditions of statehood and grow in the spirit of loyalty to the political line of the national leader Heydar Aliyev.
Dear television watchers, that was all for today. Hoping to be together next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.